Hello everyone, myself Sachin Rathod, working as an assistant professor in mechanical engineering department from Walchensee Institute of Technology, Solapur. Today we are dealing with the cam and follower part 5. Previously we have seen the part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 for the cam and followers, in which we had observed the basic terms used in the cam, what are the classification of cam and followers, and then next we have seen the motion of the follower, so in which we have seen the when the follower moves with the uniform velocity, when the follower moves with the simple harmonic motion. Now in this part 5, learning outcome. So at the end of this session, the learner will able to understand the displacement velocity and acceleration diagrams when the follower moves with the uniform acceleration and retardation. So for these sessions we will observe how to draw the displacement velocity and acceleration diagrams when we required the motion of the followers that should be in the uniform acceleration and retardation. So in this lecture we will see the procedure of that. First we will see how to draw the displacement diagram when the follower motion is uniform acceleration and retardation. So you can pause this video and you can think about that, the use of uniform acceleration and retardation motion of the follower. So why and in which applications we require the motion of the follower that should be in the uniform acceleration and retardation. So firstly we will see how to draw the displacement diagram. So as the vertical line indicating the displacement of the follower, the horizontal line indicating the angular displacement of the cam. So again we have divided that into the 4 parts, that is the rise, dwell, fall and again dwell. That is a one complete rotation of the cams, as we are divided into the 4 types. So this is a total stroke length or the height of the follower. So as we are divided into the 4 parts, rise, dwell, fall and again dwell. So right now we will see the procedure for drawing the displacement diagram. Firstly we have divide the outward stroke. This is the outward strokes. We have to divide into the even number of the equal parts. So as we are divided into the 6 parts, project that line in vertically. Then the next step is that this is a middle line, that is a 3 points, as we are observing this is a midpoint of the strokes. We have to divide this midpoint into the same number of the equal parts, as the horizontal lines, that is the outward strokes, we are divided into the 6 number of the parts. In the same parts we have to divide the vertical line, so that we have divided the vertical lines into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 parts. Okay, we have divided this into the equal number of the parts. Join the diagonal of the rising stroke. Then in the next steps, from this 0 points, join the first point, then join the second point, then from this corner of the rising strokes, join the 4th point, join the 5th point. Then the next steps is that we have to find out the intersecting point, as this one line is intersecting with the projection of this vertical one line is at that junction. Similarly the second line is intersecting with the second projection line at these junctions, we have to mark that. Similarly this third line with the third point at this junction. Similarly the fourth line with this fourth point at this junction. Similarly the fifth point with this fifth vertical lines at this junction, and the sixth line with the sixth point is at this junction. So from these points we have to draw the smooth curve. So like this we are getting the smooth curve. Okay. Then for the dwell strokes, the position of the follower is at the constant, or the height of the follower is at the constant. So we have to draw the horizontal line. Then the same procedures we have to follow for the falling of the follower. So again we have to divide this falling strokes into the even number of the parts. So we have divided this into the 6 number of the parts, and here we have to see that we are starting from the 6th point. So 6th, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So like that we are divided into the 6 number of the parts. Again we have to divide this middle point, that is the 3 points, into the 6 number of the parts. So we have divided into the 6 number of the parts, that is the vertical line. Again we have to draw the diagonal line like this. Then the next steps, join this line. Whatever we have make the dividation of this vertical lines, we have to draw with this diagonal. Again from the bottom diagonals we have to join second and first point. Then the next step is that we have to find out the intersecting point at this 6th line intersecting with the 6th line at this junction. Against the 5th line with this 5th line intersecting at this junction. Again this 4th line with this 4th at this junction. The 3 lines with this 3 line intersecting at this junction. The second projected line with this second line is intersecting at this junction, and the first line with this first vertical line is intersecting at this junction. Draw the smooth curve. This will gives you when the followers will get fall with the uniform acceleration and retardation. We are getting the curve like this. Again this line is for the dwell period of the follower, means the followers remains at stationary position. So this complete will gives you the displacement diagram when the followers moves with the uniform acceleration and retardation. Then next we will see how to draw the velocity diagram. So firstly we have to calculate the velocity for the outward stroke by using this formula. The VO is equal to pi into omega into S divided by theta O. So in which the omega is nothing but the angular velocity of the cam, S is nothing but the stroke length of the follower, theta O is nothing but the angle turned by the cam during the outward stroke. Calculate the VO. So at the middle of the stroke we are getting the maximum velocity for the outward stroke. So here we are getting the maximum velocity, mark here. So we have to draw this line. This line indicating the velocity diagram when the follower at the initial point the velocity is 0, and at the middle position of the follower or the middle stroke the velocity is maximum. At the middle of the stroke, at the dwell period the velocity is 0. So we are getting diagram like this. Then again we have to calculate the velocity for the return stroke. So for the middle of the return stroke, draw the point. This is the maximum velocity during the return stroke, this point indicating. So we are getting the diagram like that. Again this line indicating the velocity is 0 for the dwell period. So this will gives you the velocity diagram. So then next is the acceleration diagram. Firstly we have to calculate the acceleration during the outward stroke. So by using this formula, calculate the acceleration for the outward stroke. The mark that the accelerations in the acceleration diagram. So at the initial point, as the velocity is 0, we are getting the maximum acceleration. So we have to mark the acceleration is maximum at the starting stroke, that is the maximum AO. So we are getting the acceleration diagram like this. At the middle of the strokes we are getting the, as the velocity is maximums, we are getting the minimum acceleration. So like this we are getting the acceleration diagrams for the outward stroke. For the dwell stroke acceleration is 0. Again for the return stroke, calculate the acceleration for the return stroke. So sorry, it is the formula is not visible. So just by knowing the outward stroke, formula for the acceleration for the outward stroke, instead of the theta o, we have to use the only the theta r. Calculate the return, calculate the acceleration for the return stroke. Mark the point. So we have to draw the diagram like that. So and for the return dwell period, the acceleration is 0. Draw this line. So this will give you the acceleration diagram. So by knowing these procedures, one can able to draw the displacement, velocity and acceleration diagrams when the follower moves with uniform acceleration and retardation. So this is a complete diagram of the acceleration, velocity and displacement diagram when the follower moves with uniform acceleration and retardation. So I have taken these references. Thank you.